Right, welcome back to the next day of the Heat Sheet Advent Calendar. Today, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to say, instead of what was in the past, I'm going to talk about what's in the future a little bit and some of my predictions for what's going to happen on the first episode of WWE on Netflix. So everyone wants it to be as edgy and as non-PG as possible, so I think the best way to do that is, we all know how Dom Mysterio has been treated by the fans. We all know that he's can't get a word out ever. They feel like they're muting the mic, so he's got less ability to speak. So I think he should come out and just tell them all to fuck off straight away. Let them know that they can say what they want and do what they want. So Dom Mysterio coming to the fans, tell them to go fuck themselves, tell them they're all fat, tell them they're all minging, and that he thinks they're just big sweaty ball bags. So number one is for Dom Mysterio to go full non-PG and just tell all the fans to go fuck themselves. Number two, on all these big shows when they try and make Raws like pay-per-views and like PLEs, they always have world title matches or IC title matches or whatever to make it seem a little bit more of a spectacle. They did say they were going to treat it like a WrestleMania this year, so why not have a big world or IC title change? I can see that happening. And this would be the show, you know, they try and have people drop titles at points and have it make sense, so why not, if you want to change up the format a little bit for WrestleMania, get titles off people and onto other people. Maybe you could have Braun Breaker drop the title to someone, or, you know, Gunther drop the title to someone, whether that be Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Finn Balor, whoever it might be, just to get them in the right direction towards WrestleMania that they want to go. So for my second choice, it's going to be a world title, a women's title, or an IC title change on the first episode. Number three, John Cena has said 2025 is going to be his last year and he's going to have maybe 35 dates. We're wondering if these are just going to be, you know, 3 or 4, 5 of these dates leading up with promos to PLEs for those maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches that he's going to have. But what I think is going to happen is he's going to come straight out and do one of his classic open challenges, and this is when we're going to see him really get someone new onto the scene again, like Kurt Angle did to him. So why not have someone from NXT come out? Why not have someone he's never faced before come out? Could be the case of Carmelo Hayes. Maybe it is a Braun Breaker and he puts the title on the line. Can potentially get John Cena that Grand Slam. So yeah, I think John Cena open challenge on the first night that he's back for his retirement tour would be the perfect way to reintroduce him. Right, for the next one, The Rock came out at the end of Bad Blood, and the dirt sheets are reporting that this was just to get him on screen. You know, he's pulling a lot of strings. He just finished Moana. He maybe had a little bit of free time on his hands, so to keep himself relevant, they said he just basically turned up the Bad Blood for that reason. So why not give him something on this episode that actually means something? And I think, as an early prediction for what's going to happen on the first Raw of Netflix, is that The Rock picks his side on whether it's a new bloodline or the old bloodline, and then this is going to really kickstart things towards WrestleMania. So this will lead into the Royal Rumble. It'll give us a lot of back and forth between him and Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa and whoever he might pick. It looks like he's definitely going to pick the new bloodline, and it's going to lead to some match with Roman Reigns, whether that's for a title, whether that's with Cody involved. A lot of people seem to think it's just going to be a 1v1 non-title, and to make that a little bit more interesting, I think you've got to really start sort of firing all cylinders early doors. So by doing this at the first Raw, you can give him 4 months to really build up to making us care about The Rock versus Roman. So yeah, my next prediction is that he picks his side, and it is to side with the new bloodline rather than Roman. Right, for the last one, we know that Travis Scott's going to be there. We know that he's going to perform. So why not, you know, get as mainstream as possible, get as many eyes on it as possible by having him get physical with someone, whether that's him hitting someone with a steel chair, whether that's hitting him with a finisher or whatever move he might choose, or it could be something like Machine Gun Kelly and Kevin Owens did back in 2015, was it, where he just gets thrown off a stage or he gets battered by Braun Breaker or something. That would be the best way to get them into the non-wrestling fan part of Netflix and really get the fans coming back that might have just given it a go for that one day. If they see Travis Scott, whether they're a fan or not, getting his arse kicked, then I think that would be the best way to get these new eyes on the product and potentially get them staying for the foreseeable future, whether that's one more episode, two more episodes. That's the goal, getting as many eyes on it as possible. So those are, some of them are likely, some of them are not very likely. You could switch up Dom with a bit of profanity for maybe the feud with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Maybe they could just go and tell each other fuck themselves and just go all ham on the swear jar. So it could be, like I said, it could be the same, it could be something different, but the way Triple H is portraying this and conveying this in the media, it looks like it's going to be something I've never seen before, and it could be a completely new era that's never been seen before in WWE. And these are just Raw. I might do one of these for SmackDown as well and see if I can change it up a little bit, but for now, these are my 5 early predictions for the first Raw on Netflix on January the 2nd.